Hi Amy, this is Lisa. I am making a quick video here to go over the two main comments that Drew had for your course. The first thing that he mentioned was that as he went through the course, he felt like the use of folders to organize the material produced too many clicks into the course and students might get lost. So he suggested that you pull out the material in those folders and just leave them in a sequential order in the module. So what I did is I took a module 1 and made a copy of it, and I called it example module 1, and I just went through and pulled out all the material. I left the textbook readings in the folder because I think that's okay. But in terms of like the video and the PowerPoint assignment and the assignments, I just pulled them out so that it was in the same order that you had listed for reading assignments and graded assignments. So everything is just pulled out nice and neat. The other thing he would like you to do is he would like you to actually put due dates in for the 8-week course that this is going to be administered in. So you'll actually need to pull up the calendar, and I'll send you a link to the calendar and use that as a basis to avoid any, holidays or whatever. But you'll need to go ahead and put actual due dates in. So I suggest that I usually put my due dates. I'll say module 1 in the title, and I'll say due at whatever time, it's due. And for my discussion forums where I have the initial thread and then 2 replies due on 2 separate dates, I actually, like you've done, submit your thread by 11:59, and I actually put the specific date for that, and then you said submit your 2 replies by, and I put the specific date for that in the description of the discussion. In your assignments, like for your quiz, if you go to edit test options and you scroll all the way down, you can put the due date for that, and that'll actually populate in the calendar of the course so that when students look at the calendar, they'll have a reminder of when that's due. So if you use the due date function here, that'll populate in the calendar of the course, and I think Drew suggested maybe you use that feature as well. So add due dates and pull out the content in the reading folders and the assignment folders. I left the textbook readings in a folder because you have more than one link in there, and I felt like the initial folder might be getting to, have a little bit too much scrolling involved to get down to everything. So the other advantage to doing it this way is to make sure that you that you're designing this course so that when we go to the new version of Blackboard, it'll be an easy transition. The new version of Blackboard that's going to come online in about maybe by next fall, when we copy this version over to the new version, if there's a lot of folders within folders, the new version doesn't support that. So designing it without a lot of folders to begin with is, and really limiting it to one folder deep within a folder, will make your transition and the redesign of the course in the new version of Blackboard very easy. So I strongly suggest that we do that. And there was one other thing he mentioned. Under contacts, we need to put the department chair's contact information. So I will look that up and put that information in there for you. But in terms of the overall design, it was well designed. He just wants due dates, and he wants to limit the use of folders because students get lost as they go from folder to folder to folder. So you feel free to delete the module called Module 1 and to then edit the title, Example Module 1, just get rid of example, or do it yourself and delete what I did. But let me know when you have pulled the material out of the modules folders, and when you have put your actual due dates in, and if you have any questions about the best way to do due dates, and don't forget to go back to the announcements and actually put in the due date for the 10% point on that. So I will send that information to you as well. So make sure that they know when the Start Here material has to be completed, so that they'll be officially enrolled. And you'll need to edit over the next 16 weeks to over the next 8 weeks, because it's going to be an 8-week course. If you have any questions, please let me know. We can meet. Like I said, I was just sending this video because we were having a hard time syncing our schedules.